What if I told you that your entire life is not a series of random events, but a perfectly designed system responding to your every action? Think about it. Every choice you make, every word you speak, and even every thought you have is creating your future. But here's the shocking truth. Most people are completely unaware of this. They believe in luck. They blame fate. They think life just happens to them. But what if I told you that everything, your successes, your failures, your happiness, and even your struggles, are the result of a powerful, invisible force working behind the scenes? This is the law of cause and effect, the force that governs everything in existence, and once you understand it, you can control it. In this video, we will reveal the hidden truth behind karma, why nothing in life happens by accident, how this law shapes your destiny, and most importantly, how you can use it to create the life you truly desire. Are you ready to uncover the greatest secret of your reality? Let's begin. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have everything effortlessly fall into place while others struggle endlessly? Why do some people attract wealth, happiness, and success while others face constant hardships? It may seem like luck, coincidence, or even fate. But the truth is, there is a universal law silently shaping every experience in your life. This is the law of cause and effect. It states that every action you take creates a ripple that returns to you in some form. Just like throwing a stone into a still lake, your actions send waves into the universe, waves that eventually come back to you. But here's where things get interesting. Most people go through life without realizing that they are constantly creating their reality through their choices, thoughts, and emotions. They believe things just happen to them. They blame fate, society, or bad luck. But what if I told you that you are in full control? This law has been known for thousands of years. It is the foundation of karma, a concept that ancient civilizations understood deeply. It's not about punishment or reward. It's simply a law, like gravity, that works whether you believe in it or not. By the end of this video, you'll understand how the law of cause and effect truly works, how ancient wisdom and modern science prove this law is real, how to use it to shape your life intentionally, rather than letting life control you. Every action creates a reaction. Every thought sets something into motion. So, what are you creating right now? Let's begin. To truly understand this law, we must travel back in time, thousands of years before modern science, where ancient sages and philosophers discovered this hidden truth. The concept of karma is one of the oldest teachings of humanity. It is deeply rooted in Hinduism and Buddhism and is closely connected to the law of cause and effect. Hinduism and Buddhism, the original concept of karma. In Hinduism, karma literally means action. But it is not just physical action. It includes your thoughts, intentions, and emotions. Hindu texts, such as the Bhagavad Gita and the Upanishads, teach that karma is the spiritual force that determines the quality of one's future experiences. Simply put, if you plant good seeds, you reap good fruits. If you plant negativity, anger, or dishonesty, you will experience consequences aligned with those actions. Buddhism took this idea even further, explaining that karma does not just influence this life, but also the next. In Buddhist teachings, reincarnation is guided by karma. Your present actions determine your next existence. This is not about punishment or reward from some external force. It's simply a cycle of energy returning to its source. But this understanding wasn't limited to the East. Hermeticism and the Kabbalion, the universal law of cause and effect in the West, ancient Egyptian and Greek philosophers also discovered this universal principle. One of the most famous texts, the Kybalion, written by unknown Hermetic scholars, states, "Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause." This means that nothing happens by chance. Everything is the result of something that came before it. The Hermeticists saw the universe as a perfect system, where everything is interconnected. They believed that by understanding this law, one could gain mastery over life itself. But this idea was not just for philosophers and mystics. It also appeared in religious teachings. Religious perspectives on cause and effect Christianity, you reap what you sow. In the Bible, Galatians 6:7 states, "Do not be deceived, God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows." This is essentially the law of cause and effect in action. Islam and Sufi teachings, divine justice and balance. In Islamic teachings, the idea of mizan, balance, reflects the belief that every action is weighed and every deed, good or bad, has consequences. Sufi mystics also emphasize that one's inner state determines their outer reality. So, whether through ancient Hindu wisdom, Buddhist philosophy, Hermetic teachings, or religious scripture, the message is clear. You are responsible for the reality you create. The question is, how are you using this power? While ancient spiritual traditions and religious texts have spoken about the law of cause and effect for thousands of years, modern science is now proving that this universal principle is real. From Newton's laws of motion to quantum physics and even psychology, science confirms that our actions, thoughts, and energy influence the world around us. But how does it work? Let's start with the basics. Newton's third law, the science of action and reaction. In physics, one of the most fundamental principles is Newton's third law of motion. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This law explains that whenever a force is applied, there is always an equal force pushing back in the opposite direction. But what does this have to do with karma and cause and effect? Energy and consciousness work the same way. Just like in physics, every thought, every word, and every action carries energy. Energy that eventually returns to its source. Think of your emotions as vibrations. When you radiate kindness, love, or positivity, it sends a ripple into the universe, and that same energy finds its way back to you. On the other hand, when you radiate anger, hate, or negativity, that energy also comes back in some form, whether in your relationships, circumstances, or personal struggles. Science has already confirmed this through one of the most mind-blowing discoveries of all time, quantum physics. The observer effect, how reality responds to your actions and intentions. One of the strangest and most important discoveries in modern physics is called the observer effect. It was first revealed in an experiment called the double-slit experiment. The experiment that changed everything. Scientists fired tiny particles, called electrons, through two slits in a barrier to see how they would behave. When they observed the electrons, they behaved like tiny, solid objects, landing in one spot, just like a bullet. But when they did not observe them, the electrons spread out like waves, as if they were in multiple places at once. This discovery shook the scientific world because it proved that the act of observation changes reality. In simple terms, your consciousness influences the physical world. What this means for cause and effect. If everything is made of energy, and our thoughts influence how energy behaves, then our reality is constantly shaped by our actions and intentions. This is why, when you focus on success, you attract opportunities. When you live in fear, you attract more problems. When you believe in yourself, life aligns in your favor. So karma is not some magical system of punishment and reward. It is simply the natural cause and effect of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. The psychological perspective. How your mind creates cycles of cause and effect. While physics proves that external reality is influenced by observation, psychology proves that your personal reality is shaped by your habits, beliefs, and subconscious programming. The habit loop. Your life runs on repeated cycles. Scientists have discovered that 95% of your daily actions are controlled by your subconscious mind. This means most of what you do is automatic, a result of patterns you have developed over time. For example, if you repeatedly focus on negative thoughts, your brain starts expecting negativity in every situation. If you constantly practice gratitude, your brain starts attracting things to be grateful for. These cycles of thought and behavior shape your future experiences. How to break negative cause and effect cycles. Awareness. The first step is recognizing patterns that are holding you back. Conscious action. Instead of reacting on autopilot, make intentional choices aligned with what you want to attract. Reprogramming the mind. Meditation, affirmations, and visualization help rewrite subconscious beliefs to create positive effects. So whether through science or spirituality, the truth remains the same. What you put out into the world, you receive in return. If the law of cause and effect is so powerful, then why do bad things happen to good people? Why do some people work hard but struggle, while others seem to succeed effortlessly? It's because we have been conditioned to believe in randomness. Let's break this illusion. Why do some things seem unfair? Many people believe life is unfair because they cannot see the direct connection between their actions and results. The delay between cause and effect. In the physical world, we are used to immediate reactions. If you touch fire, you feel pain instantly. But when it comes to karma and long-term consequences, the effects are often delayed. For example, a person who eats unhealthy food doesn't get sick immediately, but over years, their health declines. A person who lies or manipulates may get away with it temporarily, but eventually, their relationships fall apart. Just because the effect is not immediate doesn't mean it isn't happening. This is why some people struggle to connect their past actions to their present reality. Society's role in hiding this truth. One of the biggest reasons people are unaware of cause and effect is because society distracts us from it. The instant gratification trap. We live in a world where you can get fast food in minutes instead of cooking a healthy meal. You can scroll through social media for hours instead of working on your goals. You can seek pleasure now instead of thinking about future consequences. This addiction to instant gratification keeps people from understanding that long-term consequences always exist. How modern distractions keep people unaware. Society is designed to keep people unconscious. Entertainment is endless. Social media keeps your mind occupied. News feeds fill your mind with fear. All of these distractions prevent people from reflecting on their actions and seeing the patterns in their lives. This is why some people feel like life is happening to them, instead of realizing that they are creating it. But the truth is, nothing is random. Everything you are experiencing right now, every success, every struggle, every relationship, has been shaped by the choices you have made in the past. This is the truth behind the law of cause and effect. But many people do not realize the power they hold. They feel like life is happening to them, instead of realizing that life is happening through them. Let's explore how this universal law is influencing your life every day, and how understanding it can give you the power to change everything. Your actions shape your reality. It is often said, your present life is the result of your past choices. This means that every decision, big or small, has played a role in creating the reality you are living today. The power of conscious decision-making. Most people go through life making unconscious choices, reacting to circumstances instead of shaping them. For example, if you wake up every day with gratitude, your mind begins to focus on abundance. If you constantly complain, your mind trains itself to focus on negativity. If you make excuses instead of taking action, your life will remain stagnant. Your thoughts, words, and actions are planting seeds that will grow into the experiences you will soon face. Why people feel stuck. Many people believe they are trapped by their circumstances. They blame their past, their parents, their society. But the truth is, every moment is a chance to create a new cause. You cannot change what has already happened, but you can make different choices right now that will lead to a better future. The question is, what seeds are you planting today? Relationships and energy. Exchange. The law of cause and effect does not only apply to your personal life, it also influences how you interact with others. The energy you send out comes back to you. Have you ever noticed how being around negative people drains your energy? Or how a single kind act from a stranger can brighten your entire day? This is because energy is contagious. When you spread love, kindness, and positivity, you receive the same in return. When you gossip, judge, or manipulate others, that energy eventually returns to you. The universe does not recognize good or bad. It simply reflects the energy you emit. Breaking negative relationship patterns. Many people attract the same toxic relationships over and over again, not realizing that they are the common denominator. If you find yourself in unhealthy friendships, toxic romantic relationships, constant conflicts with people, ask yourself, what energy am I putting out that is attracting these experiences? Once you shift your inner energy, your outer world will begin to reflect that change. Healing and transformation. One of the most powerful aspects of the law of cause and effect is its ability to help you break free from negative cycles. Awareness is the key. Many people repeat the same mistakes without realizing it. They keep making the same choices and expecting a different result. But when you become aware of this law, you gain the power to shift your reality, recognize harmful habits, take responsibility for past choices, consciously choose better actions moving forward. Healing begins the moment you decide to change. By aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with what you truly desire, you can create a future filled with abundance, love, and fulfillment. Now that you understand how the law of cause and effect works, the next question is, how can you use it to transform your life? The answer is simple. You must create causes that align with the effects you desire. Let's break this down into practical steps. Practical ways to master this law. 1. Choose your thoughts wisely. Every thought you entertain is like a seed. Positive thoughts lead to empowering actions. Negative thoughts lead to self-sabotage. Start by becoming aware of the thoughts running through your mind daily. If you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and reframe the thought. 2. Take full responsibility for your life. Stop blaming external circumstances. Take control by asking, what choices led me here? What can I do differently moving forward? By owning your decisions, you regain power over your life. 3. Act with intention. Before making any decision, ask yourself, will this action create a positive or negative effect? Does this align with the future I want to create? By acting intentionally, you begin to shape your desired reality. The power of intentions and affirmations. Your intentions are like a guiding force that directs your energy toward a specific outcome. How to set intentions that shape your reality. Be clear about what you want. Visualize the outcome as if it has already happened. Align your actions with your intentions. Affirmations that shift your karma. Repeat daily, I am the creator of my reality. Every action I take leads me toward success. I attract positive energy through my thoughts and actions. Affirmations help rewire your subconscious mind to focus on the reality you wish to create. Letting go of regrets and past actions. The past cannot be changed, but your future is still in your hands. Forgive yourself. Learn from past mistakes. Make better choices moving forward. By releasing regret, you free yourself from old karmic cycles and open yourself to new possibilities. We have reached the most important realization of all. Your future is not written in stone. You are creating it right now. The law of cause and effect is not here to control you, it is here to empower you. Every action you take from this moment forward has the power to shape your destiny. Empowerment. The choice is yours. You can continue living on autopilot, repeating old patterns, or you can take charge and create the life you truly want. The universe is not punishing you or rewarding you. It is simply responding to the energy you emit. So what will you do with this knowledge? Will you continue letting life happen to you? Or will you step forward and consciously create your reality?